Hey everyone, Sam at Wyvern Kodiak, and I have with me the SRM Rubik. Now, SRM is absolutely one of my favorite budget brand knife companies, and I'm excited to check this thing out. So, let's get into it here. We have some aluminum scales on here, nice geometric patterned milling on here. I like the look on that, very interesting. It has a crossbar lock, which they call the ambi lock, which is actually a pretty good crossbar. I don't mind this one as much as I do the other ones. It's not quite as spongy. It does have a lanyard hole on it. It has the interesting liner on it. So it is a taco style liner, which is called a mono chassis liner. And it's basically just one piece of metal that's folded over like this. So it gives it almost like an integral look on the back here. Stay ready for more SRM. That's printed on the back. Not quite sure I care for that so much, but I probably guess that's pretty easily removable. Has some texturing on the back over here, and the back spacer slash liner here kind of wraps around. It is a reversible pocket clip, so you just pinch this together and push up, it slides out, and then you can just turn it around and slide it back in here and it snaps into place. So real easy on the reversible pocket clip as well. It does have thumb stud, a fuller, and some jimping. So let's open this thing up. You can see that it has a very nice black PVD blade, drop point with a nice little swedge on it. You can see the fuller now, really clear here. The blade is a flat grind, and it is in 14C 28N. I believe that is the model number, and then I think there's a serial number down here, but to be honest with you, I think my eyes are finally going because I can't even read that, and Chris, I'm sure, is going to beat me up for that one. But if you don't tell him, I won't. So anyhow, really like the look on this knife. Very clean ergonomic lines on here, just neutral, which I kind of like that look. It's a very cool look on this. So let's give some specs here. We're looking at 8.1 inches overall. The blade comes in at 3.4 inches, and it weighs 4.6 ounces, 4.66 ounces, I'm sorry. So doing some size comparisons here, we'll use the usual suspects. We're going to go with the Demko 80-20.5 here, and we'll do a Demko Shark Cub. And you can see that, that the SRM is bigger than both of those by a significant margin. And then next should be no different. This is the Benchmade Bug Out, and this is a Kaiser Drop Bear. So you can see, again, the SRM trumps both of those in size as well. So it is a good full-size knife for sure, on the bigger side, which for my big hands, I don't necessarily mind. So speaking of hands on here, let's get some ergos. Ergos in hand 4-finger grip, choke back position. I have double XL hands, so you can see how big this handle is. I have plenty of room to hold on to the knife. I will say that it is very uncomfortable at the bottom here. So the liners are rounded off at the top over here, which is great. All on the edges they have some chamfering, which is fine and great. And then you have this rounded back over here, which great comfort. But then you have this proud edge over here, which seems to be somewhat sharp. And to be honest with you, when I grab it and I bear down, it's not comfortable. It's sharp, and it leaves my hand actually kind of hurting, I won't lie. So I'm not quite sure that I care for the ergonomics as much as I care for the looks of the ergonomics on this one. That being said, it is a fun fidgety knife, which we'll get into the action in a moment, but the ergonomics for long-term use, I'm pretty sure that this would leave some pretty bad hot spots in I don't think I could do it personally. Well, so you got my ergos here. Let's talk action. Action is on bearings on this. We've got this A and B lock, the crossbar lock here, and you can see that it falls shut. Very easy deployment on the thumb studs here. You can get your fingers in here and reverse flick that, no problem. And you can get it off the fuller as well if you can get your finger into there. So, whoop. It is very, very deep, so big fingers are there we go. So there you have it, folks. The action on this thing for the thumb studs, reverse flicking off the thumb studs or normal action on the thumb studs is great. The fuller is a little bit deep, but if you have smaller fingers, I don't think you'll have an issue on here. And other than that, I mean, you can hear it's very snappy, very no issues whatsoever as far as the deployment goes on that. It's just that fuller is a bit deep into the handle there, so it doesn't leave you much room to get your fingernail under that edge if you have pretty big fingers. So the jimping on here is pretty good jimping. I like the jimping on here. You can choke up on this flat area as well, and you're still on the jimping. So I do like that a lot on this knife. You can pinch grip this way if you want to get in front of the thumb studs. It actually gives you a really good spot here to do that. The knife overall, with the exception of a couple of small things, would be great. But this edge here really kind of ruins it for me, I'm not going to lie. So let's talk about the pocket clip for a second here. So I had mentioned before that the pocket clip is reversible. So you pinch this together this way, and then you push, and it slides out like this, and then you turn it around, and then you can slide it in here, and it locks in. And there you have it. There's your pocket clip reversible. So very, very easy way to reverse it. You don't even have to worry about unscrewing anything. Makes it a very quick and easy reverse on this thing. Speaking of the pocket clip, let's test that out, right? So we've got a medium thickness pair of jeans here, and let's look at that ramp here. Looks like there's plenty of room under here. It is a bent pocket clip, relatively flexible. So I'm imagining this would probably work halfway decent. So let's try this out. We're gonna put this in the pocket here, and before I do that, just give everybody an explanation real quick. If you're new to the channel, I'm gonna take the knife and put it in the pocket. So see how easy it is to put the knife into the pocket, how good the retention is, how easy it is to slide out of the pocket, and any long-term damage or fraying it does to the edges or seams of the pocket. So here we go. We're gonna put a little bit of pressure on here. It slides right over, no problem. Good and deep carry. Can't even see the back of the knife, which is great. So no problems whatsoever. Pulling on here, you can see that it is retaining pretty well in the pocket. It's not moving anywhere, and the pants are moving, but the knife is staying put, which is good. Coming out of the pocket is just as easy as going in. So it's a good budget-friendly bent pocket clip, if you will, just with an interesting way of connecting it to the knife. So no problems with that whatsoever. I would say that for the price point, which is really good on these, I would say that you're getting a very fair knife, with the exception of that proud liner right here, which may not be for everyone. I always urge everybody to put one in their hand and don't just take a content creator's word for it, because everybody's ergos are different. And to be honest, what's comfortable for me might not be comfortable for you, and vice versa. I think it's in your best interest to try it out for yourself. So that is my input for that. Going over the knife as to what I don't like, the real big thing is just those liners here. Other than that, the positioning on it, the blade, the fit, the finish, the pocket clip, jimping, everything else is great on it. SRM does a fantastic edge on their knives straight from the factory. I do have to say, they do an outstanding edge on these things. Comes razor sharp. One of my favorite budget knives is an SRM Mirage, and that thing is absolutely outstanding. So I can tell you that that came with a near mirror edge on that, and it is absolutely crazy slicey. And this one is an absolute razor. So very sharp. Anyhow, let me know what you guys think. Do you think you'd want to check one of these things out, even though I just told you about these liners being a little bit uncomfortable on the ergonomics? Or is that like scaring you off? You know, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think on that. And then while you're at it, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, sub to the channel. We'd love to have you. We're pushing our way towards 1,000 subscribers. So the more the merrier. We absolutely love our community, and we appreciate everybody's love and support that they've given us. And check out our website, wyvernkodiak.com. Join our newsletter, because we have our upcoming pre-order for the Gracchus coming up, and we're really excited about that. But you'll also be able to stay informed on all things Wyvern Kodiak. So head over there, join the newsletter, check out the Gracchus. You know, we appreciate it. And then if you're not following us on Instagram, check us out on Instagram at Wyvern Kodiak. And on Wednesday nights, we go live in the Dragon's Lair. That's a YouTube live show, and we go on at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we'd love to have you hang out with us. We talk knives, we talk design, and we just have a good time. So I hope to see you there. We appreciate all your support. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you all have a fantastic day.